Do you watch Girls?
Yes.
You do watch Girls. Okay, perfect. Let's talk about this.
I watch Girls.
You watch Girls? I do not watch.
I watch Girls.
Oh, we can talk about
Okay,
that.
no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring in the topic, and then let's talk. So, Girls, very popular show, just recently came back. Now, recently, Lena Dunham and the creators of the show were at like a conference. They were talking to journalists. And one of the journalists said, I understand why in like Game of Thrones they have all this sex and nudity. It's supposed to be sensational. It's supposed to be titillating. Why the hell is Lena Dunham's character always naked? And she was kind of frustrated with that. She didn't like that. She said it's supposed to represent real life. And the creator, Judd Apatow, or whatever role he is, executive producer, he was not happy at all about that. He said, go home to your girlfriend and ask why she walks around naked all the time. And so, do you think, you guys, you three who actually watch the show, does her nudity at random times, does it actually make sense and enrich the show?
You happen to discuss female nudity.
Okay.
I have a definite opinion on it.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind it. I think in the show it does happen often. There's only been 2 episodes this season, and she's already been naked, which is fine. I think that it's almost, she's doing it in a way that's like, this is what a normal human body looks like. This is what an average female looks like. She's not a supermodel, but so I'm okay with it. I'm not sure it enriches the show per se, but I get what she's trying to do with it.
Compare it to Shameless. In Shameless,
I don't watch
which is the show that I watch, is just the first few seasons of Shameless I was all about. It was fun. And then I realized now all they're doing is phoning it in and telling Emmy Rossum to take her shirt off because she's got amazing body.
In their defense, though, the show is called Shameless.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
That's also the opposite of what they're doing in Girls.
In defense,
Like
Girls is called Girls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I would say, I'd say the criticism purportedly that was masked in a question that oh, I'm sorry, I'm just asking a question. Bullshit. The criticism is they think that Lena Dunham gets naked for no reason.
Yes.
Well, there is a reason, and she says she does it because people get naked in life, and also fuck you. And it exists in a world where every other show on HBO, people get naked for the reason of just being fucking naked and having kick-ass tushies, right?
Yeah.
I would rather have the reason Lena Dunham gives. I mean, that artistically,
Than
physically, pornographically and prurientially. There's your writer word.
Did you pronounce it at all?
Prurientially, pruriently, or whatever. I would rather have the fucking random hot chick, but I think artistically, Lena's in the high ground.
See, I don't care that she does it. Like, she's welcome to. I understand wanting to be like, oh, this is what my body. She gets naked enough banging the random dudes that she does on the show. Anyway, she has a lot of sex on the show. Yeah. So she would get naked for that anyway. I think it's those other random times that she's naked.
Like opening a Snapple, sanding the floor.
That don't I don't care. Again, I'm not going to watch this.
Snappling the floor.
That's how you
Sipping your drink.
That's how you open it.
This is the best stuff on earth. This floor is the best stuff on earth.
I don't think she has an artistic leg to stand on for it, though, because I see no reason why those particular scenes can't be done in close. I don't get what it enhances. Again, I don't mind that she's naked. I don't think she's ugly.
My girlfriend gets naked. She's just naked sometimes. And I'm like, why are you naked? I would never be naked right now.
I'm not frequently... like, just randomly naked.
It happens.
If I didn't have housemates, I would be.
Would you?
Yeah.
Is that just a girl thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a girl
thing. It is.
I
get
Do you not love
naked
just
when
being
no one else is
naked if
around.
no one's around?
It's a guy thing, too.
Well, okay.
My dog doesn't judge.
Since you're the only one with an actual relationship here, does your girlfriend, does she, like, get naked and then's like, Brett, let's have sexy time, or is she just naked and she walks through and gets a Snapple and goes back to watching her show?
A and B, but more frequently B.
Really?
I think
if I'm honest.
because that's real life. Sometimes being naked isn't sexy. Sometimes it's just being naked.
No,
sometimes you're like,
to
okay,
you.
yeah.
Here's the thing,
you know what I
like,
mean? Sometimes I'm not naked to be sexy.
This is Seinfeld. This is
okay,
the
it's a
male
reference.
body is utilitarian. The female body is a work of art.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
but there's a thing. It's like you can't always walk around being a fucking work of art. Sometimes it's like I also need a Snapple.
Well, I don't think Vinny's walking around being a fucking work of art.
Yeah, but I think of it's like you can't. I think that's what she's getting at, which is to you, the female body's a work of art, but when you're not admiring it, she still has a female body.
Yeah, and she's welcome to be naked.
Yeah.
I don't understand why there's a controversy about it. Let the guy ask the question, because I don't think it's an insane question to ask of, did you really need to be naked in this scene? Now it doesn't bother her in particular. Obviously it doesn't. She takes off her clothes all the time.
I think okay.
Does it? I mean, if let's say you did have a problem with it, if you were an actress on the show and if you had a problem with nudity, would you do it for a scene that you're like, wait a minute, I'm just getting a Snapple from the fridge. Why the hell should I be naked?
The other girls don't get
clearly
naked.
she's fine.
The other
with
girls
it.
really don't. Well, Jessica does.
Mamet and
Yes.
Mamet and Williams don't. Or who is it? Marnie doesn't
Marnie
get
doesn't.
naked, and who's the other one? Mamet's
Shoshana.
daughter. Shoshana don't get naked.
Shoshana, they had such a close scene where we almost saw her boobs
saw
in
this
that
area.
episode.
We
and
saw
it was
this
just like,
area.
I don't think they should have gotten. I don't know if the reporter meant it like that, and I don't
He
think
says
he meant
that
to
he
say.
was setting up a softball.
the
He
sex
says
scene-
that it was
Okay.
intended to allow her to show how it's significant on her show and not on Game
Here's
of
the problem.
Thrones.
That story's been written 1,000 times. That's a lazy-ass reporter asking the same question everyone's asked so that he can have the quote in his fucking magazine that he writes for.
More than
That's,
likely.
I think, also something you can't overlook in this discussion, which is Lena Dunham answering the fucking nudity thing again. And her being like, and she says, if you don't like me, then you can go ahead and get professional help. And I like the idea of there being someone whose job it is to give professional help for people who don't like Lena Dunham.